When Layla first walked into Westbrook High School in Atlanta, she was just 14. Small in frame, carrying a backpack almost bigger than herself, she wore a quiet smile and a head full of thick, natural curls she treated like a crown. Layla loved her hair. Her grandmother had taught her how to care for it with oils and patience, braiding it every Sunday night. Each curl was a memory, a connection to generations before her. From the first day, Layla realized fitting in would be harder than anywhere she'd ever been. The school was divided, not by walls, but by invisible lines: wealth, skin color, the brands you wore. Layla, with her modest clothes and secondhand sneakers, immediately stood out. At first, it was only whispers, snickers behind hands, girls flipping their hair in exaggerated motions when she walked by. Did she even brush that mop? Looks like she fought a lawnmower and lost. Some teachers overheard. They looked the other way. Layla tried to stay invisible. She buried herself in her books, in her dreams of becoming a veterinarian. She dreamed of moving somewhere where people didn't measure your worth by your shoes or your skin. But cruelty has a way of finding even those who run from it. One Wednesday afternoon, everything changed. Layla was at her locker, carefully rearranging her books. It was between classes, and the halls buzzed with noise. Suddenly, she felt hands grab her shoulders. She twisted around, 3 girls, 2 boys, and one of them holding a pair of buzzing clippers. She froze. A girl named Madison, queen of the cheer squad, smirked and leaned in. "Let's help you out, Jungle Girl," she whispered. Layla barely had time to react before she felt it. The harsh buzz against her scalp, the strands falling around her like heavy raindrops. Laughter exploded around her. Phones pointed in every direction, capturing every moment. The noise blurred. Layla stood there, her body frozen, her heart racing so hard she could hear nothing else. No teacher intervened. No friend came. Just laughter. Oh. When it was over, she was left standing, stripped, humiliated, raw. She picked up a lock of her hair from the floor, turned without a word, and walked home under the wide, endless Georgia sky. Her grandmother was waiting at the porch. She didn't gasp. She didn't rush. She opened her arms. Layla collapsed into her, the sobs she had swallowed all day finally breaking free. Later, when the tears were dry and the kitchen smelled of chamomile tea, Grandmother spoke. "Baby," she said, brushing a trembling hand over Layla's scalp. "They can take what's on your head, but they'll never touch what's in your soul." That night, for the first time in weeks, Layla slept without fear. What the bullies didn't know was that Layla had been training. 3 years of MMA lessons after school. 3 years of bruises, of learning balance, strength, patience, not to fight, but to protect herself. 2 weeks later, the sun was bright over the school courtyard. Layla was reading a book under a tree when Kyle, one of the boys from that day, swaggered up. He jeered, shoving her book to the ground. The laughter of others rose again like a familiar tide. Layla stood slowly, calm, measured. Kyle reached out to shove her shoulder, and in one graceful motion, Layla caught his wrist, pivoted, and brought him to the ground. A clean, perfect takedown. Kyle yelped, his face burning red as he lay pinned by a girl half his size. The crowd gasped. Phones rose again, but this time, they captured something different. Not cruelty. Strength. Dignity. Courage. The video went viral overnight. Layla's story spread beyond their small town. Parents demanded meetings. News stations called. The principal, pressured by the community, issued a public apology. The bullies were suspended and ordered to attend sensitivity training. Layla didn't ask for revenge. She only wanted respect. Months later, at the end-of-year assembly, Layla stood on stage. Her hair had grown into soft, proud curls again. She wore a simple white dress. No crown, no armor. Just herself. She took the microphone. Her voice didn't shake. "You thought cutting my hair would make me small," she said. "You thought making me cry would make me weak. But real strength grows, where no one can see it. Evie Axton now. You are some melves." Liz here. She placed her hand firmly over her heart. The auditorium, full of hundreds who once laughed, rose to their feet. Not out of pity, but out of awe. They clapped. They clapped for Layla. And this time, no one could ever take that away.